what's up friends? How is it going? It is raining today, so I broke out the lights because it is dark in here. No fun, but such is summer in the Midwest where I live. The video today is a super exciting video. I always get really excited when I film this kind of a video because it's a brand new author to me, and it's an author I met on TikTok. Ooh, Macy, be careful. Between the lights and the tripod, it's like a deck of cards in here. So let's hope she doesn't knock into anything. Rue is actually in the other room because my husband and one of my daughters is home. But because it's raining, our other cat, Shelby, who you guys have never met. We have another cat named Shelby. How old is she? 12? I think she's 12. She was a barn cat. She was my birthday present. She is a lover, except for when it comes to Rue. She has not accepted Rue whatsoever. Rue has lived here for 1.5 years. It's not getting any better. In any case, Shelby does not like rain and thunder, and it's raining and thundering today. So she is out and about, a little out of sorts, and I'm just hoping that she will not sit and meow at the door because she wants to be by me. Rue is asleep. Rue could care less. Macy's here with me. Let's talk about the book I have for you today. The book is called Bitter Bayou by Kailee Saunders. This is just so exciting. I met Kailee on TikTok. I think I started following her like pretty quick. I love her content. I will of course include in the description box below her link so you can follow her if you're on TikTok. She is a mystery romance writer. Okay, like I get the whole romantic suspense thing, but I have never truly read a mystery romance. So I did not really know what to expect, and I was so happy. And let me tell you, I need all your recommendations. Do you guys read mystery romance? If you do, please leave me a comment below. Let me know your favorite authors, your favorite books by those authors. There was something really special that felt very organically different than romantic suspense. Yes, there is suspense in this book because it's a mystery, and there's romance. Great romance. But the mystery part, I just kind of assumed that I would know what the book would be like, and it's totally different than romantic suspense. It's very much, of course, whodunit. You guys are probably like, duh, Kat. Yeah, that's what makes it a mystery. But I just have never read in that genre before. I don't read mystery fiction at all. So this was a really new experience for me, and I loved it. Bitter Bayou is written in the third person, which I have admittedly said that sometimes really doesn't work for me. There are readers I know that are like third person, no, yuck. I am fortunate enough in the third person books that I have read, I have really liked. And I think that's really something to be said about those authors and how they develop their story. I will admit to liking when we get the perspective of the characters organically from them, but since this was a mystery romance and being written in third person, it kind of lent itself to it being more of a story. I know I'm not going to articulate this well, but you know what I'm saying? It was like Kailee was sitting there telling me about this. And of course, that's kind of the way third person is, but because I was new to this genre, I felt like it was actually a little extra special, and I felt like it was really like her telling me this story. The book's two main characters are Marin and Cade. His full name's Kincaid. The book takes place in around New Orleans. It's a gorgeous cover. When I saw that cover and like the architecture of the house with the big trees like overhanging the drive up to the house, it set the mood for me right away. It reminded me of when my husband worked on the movie Big Fish, if you guys have ever seen that. It was filmed in and around Montgomery, Alabama, and I've never been to New Orleans, but we visited Montgomery twice. I remember looking around and being in Montgomery, getting the feel of like the swampy with the moss trees, and just that everything looks so different. The landscape looks so different. And so when I saw the cover to Bitter Bayou, I was immediately taken back. Marin she lives in New York. She's a biographer. She gets hired by families to basically write family histories in a way that's, that's kind of like the upper crust elite people. These are well-to-do families. However, her boss is like, with this one, we need to amp it up a little bit. I need a scandal. I need a little something salacious. And she's like, these people trust me with their family, like history. Why would I do that? And he's like, well, I'll just find someone that will. All the colleges are about to get out. I can just go get a college student. It won't cost me as much. Ugh, didn't like him, obviously, from the get-go. The thing I liked about Marin a lot is that she questioned that. She was like, I'm not going to do that. Why would I do that? But she's between a rock and a hard place because she takes care of her younger sister. She sacrifices because their mom took off. She sacrifices and works really hard so that her younger sister can go live her dreams. I immediately was like, oh, okay, you're sweet, but also who's taking care of you? Cade is part of the Thurston clan who she's gonna go interview. She gets flown down to their estate around New Orleans, and they actually offer to have her stay with them. She's supposed to be there for 6 weeks, interviewing the family members and just getting the family history so then she can write the book or article. Can't remember if it was a book or an article she's supposed to write. So she's gonna be there, like immersed in their family business, right? Backtracking a little bit, the book starts with learning about Cade, and he's young, he's like 10. So we get what the mystery is basically gonna be about in the first chapter or two, and this gives you a little bit about that. Years passed and his devastation waned. He learned to nullify the nightmares, to smile at old memories, cherish the good times. His mother was at peace, her drowning in accident, and for 2 long decades, Cade believed that lie. So we know that Cade has lost his mom. He lives on the family estate with his aunt and then his 2 cousins, his aunt's children. I don't remember where Cade's dad was. And I don't remember where his aunt's significant other was. There's a bit about the family business. His aunt is in charge of it. We hear a little bit about his grandparents, but they're very entwined and all live together. His Aunt Mona has taken Cade and raised him since her sister, his mom, died. Quickly, I found out that I really liked Kailee's writing. It's all about the story for me. And this part I really liked. It's early on, and this is what I was like, okay, I'm gonna get into this. It's basically from Marin's perspective. Marin Sharp had a superpower. She couldn't shapeshift, teleport, or move objects with her mind. Her ability was far less useful. Monday to Friday, during business hours, she could tell time with her nose. Herbal cream cheese and strong coffee signaled 9:30, her manager's arrival time. Marin sorted through emails, grimacing when scents of banana and peanut butter wafted into her cubicle. Noon. When a sweaty stench permeated the walls, she smiled. Marin looked forward to her boss's workouts because sweat meant it was about 4:45, almost time to leave. So I just liked that, and it just made me chuckle. I really did like the mystery part of this book. It kept me engaged. It kept me guessing. I was trying to pick up on every little detail that she was sharing with us and like put it in my pocket in case I had to go back to it. I have not played the game Clue in a long time, but let me tell you, you want to make sure you're paying attention to the clues. And the romance part of this was definitely a slow burn. I found that I was getting to the point where I was like, okay, I'm feeling the tension between them. I like where this is going, what's gonna happen. And right when I knew I needed more from Marin and Cade, as far as the romance goes, is exactly when I got it. I really liked Marin. I connected with her easily. She has an amazing heart. She's kind of a spitfire. She definitely owns her sexuality. She's spunky, and she's a great investigator. Marin and Cade have a bit of an enemies to lovers thing that goes on in the beginning. Cade is cautious of her. Cade has his own baggage as far as not only the death of his mom affecting him, but also we know that he's a medical doctor and he's not practicing. So Marin's kind of trying to figure out why that's not going on. There's a distrust between them and the struggles that they've both had in their lives. They are not easily trusting people, but they're drawn to each other, and they end up having to spend time together because Marin is interviewing all the family members. And I was waiting for when the romance was really going to kick in. This is from Cade. If Marin thought parading around with a mesmerizing smile and double-take sundress was going to break his resolve, she wasn't as smart as he thought. Because when the niceties stopped, it would leave one truth. Marin was here to do a job, expose his secret, and hurt his family. Nobody hurt his family. This is from Cade's perspective again, and they've just shared their first kiss. His brain detached from his body. With the tip of his tongue, he explored the unfamiliar, tasting every delicious indent on her lips. They parted, and he swept inside. Her mouth was soft and receptive, but then he'd expected that. Why had he expected that? Cade eased back. Her pink lips and wide pupils were bathed in firefly light. His heart took a tumble. What the hell? He wrenched his arms down and stepped backward. The pond gurgled, and a white egret flew over the trees. Cade blinked, breathed. Difficult, since he'd apparently swallowed Saturn. Marin chewed on her lip, staring at the grass. Her equilibrium looked off as if she stood up too fast. Never done that before, she said. Could have fooled me. Well, I've done that before. She tucked her hair behind both ears, just never with a client. Sampling Southern comfort food, making out with clients, you're really broadening your horizons down here. Look at me go. They had this really cute banter. And I don't mean cutesy, I mean cute flirtation, where I was like, it gave me all the warm fuzzies. We do solve the mystery at the end of this book. We do get drama, which I really liked. I always like a good drama with my love stories. And of course, we do get a happily ever after. I super enjoyed this book. Keep in mind, at the end of the book, if you sign up for Kailee's newsletter, you will get an extra little something something about Marin and Cade. So make sure you do that. Like I mentioned, make sure to tell me in the comments below if you read mystery romance. I would love your recommendations. While you're here, thank you so much for subscribing and giving the video a thumbs up. When you do that, it not only helps my channel, but it will help this video get shown to more people here on YouTube, which is great for my channel and awesome for Kailee's book. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.